Yo, yo, yo. Y'all see the title. Yeah, dang it. Just stop. Oh, that one view must be me, cuz. One, it worked fine right here. Mic good here. Real good. Let me turn it down some. Let's see. See that change in the thing. I'll be glad when that extension get here. Look at that echo, bro. But, man, to the topic at hand, take that off. Okay, it's in the way. Was y'all able to count the Jordan 6 hairs? Me personally, I don't like them, so I ain't gonna attempt. Um, and it is what it is. I don't cop every release because I don't like every release. It's just that simple for me. Now, you might be tricked up in the community to feel like you gotta cop every release or you gotta hype every release up to make you feel good. But me personally, I feel like that's lame. Yeah, that's something that I'll never do, regardless of how much money I have. I don't need every release because I don't like every release. And it's just that simple. If you feel like you gotta cop every release to please everybody, then if you're not being yourself, being in this sneaker community, good don't mean you need to cop every release, man. You gotta cop. You're really supposed to cop what you like, not what everybody hype up. Like personally, the Jordan 6 to me, this lane, real lane. Give me the OG Hair 7s, I'm good. It's just that simple. But that's all I wanted to talk about, man. So, when you see this video or this live, that's really all this is, man. That's the little Q&A if you passed on them or you know, you want to compliment, but you just ain't complimenting yet. That's how I see it. Now I'm in the stream yard. Yeah, stream yards. I'm messing around with this, but the stream yards are fairly easy to work with. It's that stream labs that I'm trying to get down packed, man. Because I want to be able to alternate between the two. I don't want to just be solely on stream yard. You know what I'm saying? But see, when I'm on the stream yards, you can't hear the mouse clicking or none of that. But when I go in the stream labs, you can hear all of that. So that's why I need that mic filter. I need that bad. It's on the way though. That mic filter and my extension, so I can get this tripod out the way. You can't see it. You can't even see the mic, but it's right here in front of me. I had this little bull jive mic right here, man. 'Cause this right here won't hit no nothing. And you see the camera is real good. The camera clears on the what. So for those who want to know what camera I have, it's the camera that I have right here. It's a webcam, HD webcam, and cost me like $35. This was an open box camera. That's why I was so cheap. I think the regular price for this camera is like between like 50, something like that. But I got it for 35 because it was an open box. But it's good though. It's good though. Ain't nobody up in here, but it's all good. Y'all start falling through sooner or later. It's all good though. I ain't lying. For real. That's all I wanted to talk about though, man. Did y'all caught them hair sixes or whatever else y'all want to talk about, bro? It's all good. Y'all pop up in here, say something. Hit that like button while you're at it. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it too. You did. We we get this jump right quick. For real, that's all. That's all I wanted to talk about, man. I ain't really got no crazy topics to talk about. For real, it's just a little simple. Did y'all caught what y'all got going on, man? How y'all feel about the community at hand? You know, that's that's really it though, bro. Ain't nobody else jumped in yet, so I'm gonna keep stalling it out. I'm gonna keep stalling it out, you know. Like I said, when you jump in, type something in the chat. If you wanna hop on, let a nigga know something. You did. I don't know if it's lagging or not, but it looked pretty good right now. It looked pretty good. Let me turn this volume down on this phone. All I gotta say when you jump in, just let a nigga know something. That's about it. That's about it. Make sure y'all share these videos too, man. Yeah, we trying to hit this 1K for the end of the year, man. For real. We got two watching. They ain't type nothing up in the chat or nothing, but we got two watching. We got one like. Okay. Some like, some like. Like I said, the topic at hand, did y'all cop Jordan 6 halves? Like I said, I ain't feeling them, so I ain't touch them. I ain't even attempt to touch them. I got the notification on my phone, and I looked at it and clicked off of them. Straight like that. Nothing to it. But we'll get a few more minutes, and I'm gonna log on up off this joint. I ain't got the headphone mic on. I'm talking to the mic right here. I'm gonna drop the link. Yo, yo, yo. I'm saying, yeah, I'm not building. Dipped up out of here. Hey man, my voice deep anyway. Yo, yo, what's good? What's good? I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just chopping it up with the little bills we got up in here. Feel free to take the link if you want to. Device not connected. Good. So let's see. We can show. Okay, that's how you do all that. That's what's up. I wonder why should it do it automatically. Check. Okay. Did you hit on them pair sixes? Oh, you passed up on them like I did. There ain't really nothing coming out no time soon that I like besides the 14s, and they'll come out to the second. That's really gonna be my next cop for real. Outside of older releases, you know what I mean old, I'm talking like 2010 type old, yeah, real old. But the hair sixes, the great fives, top three fives, all of them. I feel like they just pointless pickups for real. But even with those great fives, they don't even. I mean, they not better than the black ones to me.
Yo,
Yo, yo, what's up, man?
what's up, man? You hear me
Can
good?
you hear me?
I can hear you. You hear me?
Yeah. I hear
All
you.
right, cool. Nah, I took a pass on those here sixes. I didn't really care for those like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I settled for the hair sevens. I like, yeah, I got the hair sevens. I don't really need the sixes.
right. That's how I felt about them, man. Some of these releases kind of get a little too out the way for real. I mean, yeah, a lot of them repetitive, but if I'm gonna get something repetitive, I'd rather be OG sneakers or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you subscribe to me, but I posted some I just recently posted a video of like OG Jordans in my collection. I posted up a video of retro Jordans in my collection as well too. But yeah, I didn't have anything like retro of like a colorway that came out already, like the hair sixes, for example, like a low top cool gray 11s. Those are not my thing. I like the original way they came out.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's my thing too, man. I ain't with all the copy that ever released. Like,
Yeah.
man, to me it makes no sense, man.
Of course
I
not.
can take that money and do something else with. I can go get some grills for all I care if I want to get something.
Oh, perfect example. You said that. What we said that show. Okay, hear you. I think you dropped out.
I got kicked out once of that. My
Oh, there you
fault.
go. There you go. There you go. No, you good. You good.
I don't know
um,
why, but I think I did something and got kicked out.
now, during like the beginning of quarantine, I caught the Travis Scott sixes. I think that's the only like hype shoe I have in my collection. Um, but that's when like the price is going down. So like when there's nothing really good coming out, I feel like that's the time to go back and then get
Yeah, that's
you
right.
know
Yeah, like well, this year, I think this year most of the sneakers I've picked up this year are probably the older releases outside of course, the Core Purple 2.0s, the
yeah.
Fleeces. I did hit get the off white fives.
Oh,
But
you
me
did?
personally, yeah, I don't really. I mean, I ain't really feel for the hype for the off white yet. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't UNC ones and I sold them this year. So
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me, that's really a hype shoe for real. They're off white, really a hype shoe. You got to be a real hype
Oh,
beast to
of
like
course,
off
of
white,
course.
man. Don't get me wrong, man. I like it for the profit off of it, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Profit wise is really good.
yeah,
Um,
but as far as really being satisfied with it being in collection, it don't do me no justice. I think I get a kick out of I get a kick out of all the old school. That's why I went back and got the Ben 13. Because I mean that was really a grail for me at that
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. Like something like that, like a grill tee. Like that's a good shoe to go back for. Like Ben 13s are really hard. I even like the Ben fives. The Ben fives is good.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
good collection. The Ben collection.
And I had the opportunity to get the Ben 9s a couple of weeks ago, but
Yo, those Ben nines, man.
I
Those are
passed up on them, man.
what? Oh
Yeah, I
man.
passed up on them. I ended up getting, cause sometimes I be like, man, if I can get two shoes for the price of that, so
Yeah,
I ended
yeah.
up getting those dunks that I just posted and the zebra Yeezy.
Okay,
So
okay.
I ended up doing that. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have went on and got the Ben 9s, but it's all good. It's all good. Win some, you lose some.
You know, something like that, like the Ben nines. I believe they came out like 2009, 2010. If I'm
Yeah,
probably mistaken. I don't blame you not going back for those because certain shoes over a certain period of time they're not wearable.
right,
So,
right, right.
so it's up to you if you want to like, hey, I'm gonna just like keep them in my collection but not wear them. You know, it's just for like you look like a showcase for show.
Yeah,
Because like some shoes like that, it would just like easily break off because if
right.
people keeping the DS for so long, then is no point in wearing the shoe. You might as well just keep the shoe as a collector item.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, man. I see a lot of people was excited for those hair sixes, but
They're not that bad looking of a shoe. They're not ugly. It's actually not a bad shoe, but I
no,
just
it's
feel
not.
like the Hair Sevens is better. Even when the Hair Ones came out, I didn't even go for the Hair Ones. I
No,
just
me
the Hair
neither. I
Sevens, you
think I
know.
did try for the playoff one. As a matter of fact, I did have a playoff one, but
Okay.
yeah, as far as the hair sixes, I mean, they look similar to the hair sevens, but I guess
Hmm.
just that nostalgia of the hair seven is why it kind of turns me away from the hair six.
Yeah, yeah.
But as far as
It's
collectors wise, I don't even think you need to have a hair six in your collection as far as
nah,
me.
nah. You don't need those. I feel like it's just all hyped up. I
Yeah,
know, I know, I know. I think a few people doing lives about it right now. I
yeah,
know Unbreakable went live about it
yeah,
this morning and everything. He been doing that lately. Um, I mean, I feel like if you don't have the hair sevens, then you could get the hair sixes.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and see, I don't have to have sevens either, but it's not because I don't have them. I could easily get them, but
Hmm.
I just ain't got them yet. I think I got the Raptor sevens a couple weeks ago.
That's a
Yeah,
good
that
shoe
was
right
the
there.
hair sevens.
That's a good shoe right there. That's one of my favorite sevens
Yeah,
up there too. The
and
Raptors.
so it's got to be. They probably getting ready to come out soon too, because it's been almost 9 years, 2012, 8 years since they came
Yeah,
out.
8 years ago. Yeah, they're
So
not that bad. They're still wearable too.
yeah,
Right?
so this is I mean, I try to broaden my horizons when it comes to certain releases, but
Yeah, yeah.
some of them they not really meant to have got to have. But if they did, if I mean, if people do get them, I mean, it's cool.
Hmm.
I mean, they gonna say it regardless.
Of course, of course. They,
They
they,
got
they're definitely
they
gonna
gonna sell
sell.
it.
And you know, let's talk about how shoes sit, right? And people think like that's a bad thing. They're like, oh, they sit like doesn't sound like ducks. But I'm not sure how long you've been buying sneakers. But was you buying sneakers like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, back in the day too?
Yeah, but it
Or
wasn't like that, like it is over the
exactly.
last few years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So you remember back in the day, a sneaker sitting in the mall, it wasn't a bad thing. You could just walk and get the shoe like a week later, a week or two later. No one made fun of you like, oh, the shoe's sitting, you got that shoe, you pay overpriced. Nah, it's not a bad thing when the shoe sit. To me, it's a good thing because if you really want that shoe, now you can just wait like a few
yeah,
weeks later and then the price will go down and then go get them.
yeah. Then on top of that, back 10, 15 years ago, he ain't have all of this social media the way it is I think he might have hit MySpace or something like that. But people
Oh yeah. MySpace was my
really
thing.
go on MySpace to showcase shoes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that really what took this sneaker game up to another level and increased the pricing on a lot of this stuff. Now, mind you, Fight Club always been high.
Oh yeah, Fight Club always been the way it is. I'm from New York, so I remember there was two Fight Clubs in New York. There was a
Okay.
Fight Club that sell used sneakers, and there's the Fight Club that we have right now.
Yeah.
What state you from?
I'm in Virginia.
You where?
Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Around here, we recently, like, I guess over the last 4 or 5 years, we got little shops here and there, but
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I don't go with them. I stay out of them, baby.
Yeah.
A lot of these shops got overpriced shoes.
Yeah. The overpriced man killing, and then sometimes it's just like you better go in a stock that's a goat. It'd be
Right.
even cheaper than them. I was like, yo, it's
Yeah.
cheap over here. So,
That. And I purchased twice off of go twice off the stock at.
mm-hmm.
Me personally, I like eBay. Only because I can get those same shoes, I can get them pre-owned. Now, I'd rather have it pre-owned at a fraction of the price than get it brand new at the
Yeah.
old price. Man. All of them got their pros and cons. I mean, we all know you can get a fake through stock at, you can get a fake through Goat, man.
Mm-hmm.
We already know how that stuff works. So that's why
Yeah.
sometimes if I find it at a good price on eBay, I stick with it. And
eBay. You even got when SneakerCon was going on, even little small sneaker events, you could find someone that have the shoe for a good price, even though it's pre-owned, or
yeah,
even though it's still decent because they have it nice and clean.
yeah. And with eBay got buyer's protection too. So even if you get something that you take it somewhere to get authenticated, and if
Yeah.
it's not being authentic, you open up a case on eBay, they get your money back. So that's a pro with eBay now.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with cons too, just like all the other places. But a lot of people downplay eBay, but over the last couple of months, I started seeing people uh, shout eBay out because a lot of people starting to go to eBay now when it comes to certain shoes. Like,
Yeah, certain shoes they selling for like a decent price. Wasn't they doing something with the Brother 11s recently too?
yeah,
I
they
think
did that. Then
the threes, the UNC threes.
they did that on eBay too. Also, the DMP6s, they went on eBay too.
Oh.
And
You got your
I
pair?
on retail.
You
No,
got your
I
pair?
passed on.
Why?
To me, it's too plain for me.
Man, like
It's
I
too
can't.
plain.
To
But
me,
people today, going back to 15,
it holds
man,
special meaning for me when um they came out when I was in high school and everything. So and I remember I couldn't get the pack, and back in the days like 2006, 2007, $200 was a lot of money for sneakers.
yeah,
I remember I found the spot that had them for $200, and I was like, I can't do it. That's so much money. That was like my whole paycheck. That was like my whole paycheck back then.
yeah,
So I was like,
yeah,
nah, I can't do that. So, but
yeah.
I
That's
couldn't I
just all
couldn't
that.
pass some DMP. So, but I mean, I respect your decision though. I mean, everybody got their own
Yeah,
opinion.
man, see, I still got the infrared systems. Black,
Oh
yeah,
man,
man.
got those too.
I don't want them twice.
Oh, you want them twice?
Yeah, I don't want them twice. That's why when it came to the DMP system, it was like, end up finding myself in that same spot with the hair system. Like, yeah, I don't really need it because I don't really care for it too much. I mean, but some sneakers mean different to other people.
Exactly,
So
exactly. Like these
sometimes,
new sneakerheads, right? When they
right?
get their shoes, these new sneakerheads, when they get their shoes, right, and they wear their shoes, your shoes gonna tell a story.
Yeah,
So and your shoes gonna have that meaning to you. Like I told you, the DMP sixes, they have that meaning to me because, like, in high school I couldn't be able to get them,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I see people with them. It was just a dope. It was just a beautiful looking shoe. I ended up getting like a pair of MySpace, like MySpace. You talk about MySpace. I got off of MySpace. They buying and selling market thing over there. Um, and then now I got the 2020 pair.
yeah. Man, I mean, I think the only sneaker that I missing so far is the UNC threes, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't bash them when they came out, but I really wasn't. I wasn't with the hype at the time, man. I really didn't care for the shoe. To me, it's still a plain shoe.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but now, over the
it grows on you after
Yeah.
that's that.
But
That's
like I
a,
said, my next major shoe that I'm looking forward to is this 14, though, man. I mean, I like red itself, so
yeah.
most of the time if a shoe come out with a Jordan come out with red, then I must have it. That's why I went back and
That's
picked
like
up my
mostly all the
old red.
Jordans too. Mostly all the Jordans have red in it too. That's a funny
Yeah,
thing about that. Um, like the Black Cat Force, for example. That's a perfect example. Like nobody wanted the Black Cat Force when they dropped again earlier this year, but now like, did you see the price on like StockX for
yeah,
those? Like,
they started going up now. I
shout out.
wanted them, but I ain't get them. I passed on them.
Nah, I had
I
to.
passed on.
It's one of those shoes, man. Like it's one of those shoes again with high school and everything. The nostalgia feeling of the shoes. Like I never had them in high school. I had the Pearl
Yeah,
Money
see, I
White.
had them in high school, and I really wanted them, but I think I ended up getting some old shoes. I think I went back and got an order when they came out. They came out in January, right?
Yeah, January. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went up and ended up going and get an older pair of shoes that came out. So I ended up passing on the Black Cat for.
Okay.
That's what I found myself doing a lot too, man.
Just going back, right? That's like
Yeah,
I think that's the best part of the sneaker game. Like to me, I think the best part of being a sneakerhead is the hunt to go
yeah,
back and look for shoes that you know you probably had or didn't have in the past. You know,
yeah,
or something that you missed out on. So
yeah,
that's the best part of being a sneakerhead, just going for the hunt. Especially going to now we can't go to no events, but back then when we had the events and everything, that was like the fun part about it. It's just like the hunt on that one grill you missed out on.
yeah. So I mean, now I ain't never been to no sneaker event. But I mean, I look at the little videos on YouTube of people going to sneaker con and stuff like
Okay.
that. I'm like, I mean, it look cool. It look cool, but I don't think I got the time to wake up today or they go and travel just to go look at shoes like that, man.
To be honest with you, I'm the same way. The only reason why I went to those events is because they came to New York. So when they
Okay.
come to New York, like SneakerCon haven't been in New York in 3 years, I think. But whenever they come to New York, that's when I'm out there. I go out there, get stuff that I missed out on. The last time I went out there, I sold my collection because I've been doing this for so long, in and out of the the sneaker game and everything. So this time I'm in it for the long run. Not gonna try to leave again.
Yeah, yeah. That same with me, same with me. And that back, I think I sold my collection back in 2015, I think.
Oh, so I did my 2016.
Okay, yeah, I think
Yeah.
I started something in 2015, and I sold a lot of good shoes. And the bad part is I sold them at prices that some of the shoes I paid pretty good penny for. Like I bought paid about $600 for the going back in nines at the time,
Mm.
and I think I sold them for half the price.
Well, yeah, that seems about right for back then for 2015. Yeah,
Yeah,
seems about right. Yeah.
yeah. On top of that, the Ferrari 14, I bought them. Yeah, I got them at the retail price, but uh, like I sold them around the same price that I got them for. So at that time, I really wasn't selling them to make money off of. I was just getting rid of them.
Just get rid of it. Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you mean. Yeah, I did the same thing too.
but now I try to keep them. I wear most of my shoes that I can get around to, but I try to keep them in good condition. In case like I want to sell a couple pairs just to get a new pair. So that's basically what I do.
Yeah.
Uh, I hold on to some shoes and try to sell them and get something else that I
Hmm.
like. Like I might take two shoes and get one shoe if I have to, but because I don't really have to have another shoe. That's just me.
No, I understand. That's 100% understandable. I have a lot of shoes right now too, and there's some shoes that I haven't worn. Well, it's because of quarantine too, as
Yeah,
well. Um, but yeah, I'm not trying to get to that 100 pair of sneakers mark. I ain't gonna lie, I got like at least 40 pairs or probably 50.
yeah. I think I'm
But
right around 50, 60.
yeah,
Something like that.
I'm not trying to hit 100. I'm probably trying to leave it at 60 or 70 would probably be the most I'll go.
Yeah,
Um, but then if Jordan do some stuff like hey, this is coming back out. This is coming out. It's gonna be like, damn, I gotta pull that trigger. like,
Yeah,
like,
it be tempting. It definitely be tempting.
look at this. We got the Fire Red Force coming out with the Nike Air on the back coming out on Black Friday. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull that trigger on that one. And then
But see,
here we
this
go.
I will get this, and that's the shit that I keep. Like the 5 I got them on the shot drop, but they
Okay.
gone.
Oh, you told him?
Yeah, they
I kept
gone.
mine. I kept mine. I didn't get them on the shot drop. I got on the release date. And sneakers, sneakers been kind of hard lately.
Yeah,
Surprised you got
I've
that
been
on the
looking
shot
for
drop,
them on
but
sneakers, but luckily it's finished. I'm in Foot Locker. Foot hasn't been looking out for me lately. But yeah, sneakers been hard on me lately. I think the last shoe I got off the sneakers was the Court Purple.
oh wow, I took a L on the court purples. Um, Matter of fact, I found a new trick how to get the sneakers now early. Well, not early, but how to get your pair secure. So for the Game Boy ones, the Royal Toes, almost everybody took an L on that. So I went on Snipes kicks. So my thing was, all right, I got on there at 8 o'clock in the morning so the line could start forming. And I think 10 in the morning, I waited like at least like 10 minutes. Got in there, my size was there. I should have got a kid size as well, because that's the money size. But I was like, let me just grab my size. I don't know even what I want. So I got my pair like that. Even with the Flint 13s, I went on there real early. Um, got online at 8 in the morning. But the Flint 13s was much more easier to go through. Even though the Flint 13 was a hard shoe to get, but the Flint 13s, I got that for a friend of mine. And then I got my pair off of Foot Locker, which is kind of hard. And I'm following Soul Links. Are you following Soul Links on Twitter?
Yeah,
Yeah, so Soul Links will tell you like the restock and everything. But even with that, that's kind of hard to get because it's us versus the bots and everything.
right, right.
But,
Yeah, see, I'm in a group with a guy. Like he put it in the area, reselling the area, and
okay.
I think he paid for bots too. But I ain't with those hot everybody getting a problem with them besides foot ass. I logged into foot acid on my phone
hmm
and I was able to click the side, add the car, and bad, no problem.
That's how I got mine up for Foot Locker because it was Soul Links. He put the link out there and then I click, and you know how it says not on your card, not on your card, and I keep clicking, and it went through. And then my boy, I put him on Soul Links. Yo, believe it or not, to me, I think this is the hardest one to go through is Finish Line.
Yeah,
To me, Finish Line is the worst, and he got his pill for Finish Line. I'm like, wow, he's the first person I heard to ever won it for Finish Line. The Finish Line is like the worst.
I don't even trap in Atlanta no more.
Yeah, Finish Line is like the worst.
It seems like they line on soon they open, like before they even drop, they line already crazy. So I
Oh
don't
yeah,
even bother with it
yeah,
no more.
yeah. All right, Finish Line, forget about it. I don't. Yeah, like you said, I wouldn't even bother with it anymore. It's just the worst. But yeah, he got that W for Finish Line, man. Like, salute to you.
Hey, you speak about it.
A little bit. I recently, I recently seen the last thing about I seen was Ron and Tops.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see that one. Salute to Tops. That's my guy right there. I'm sorry, Ron got that with the Cardinal sevens, man. I'm sorry.
You
You
think
know,
you like OGs over the new?
yeah. I mean, I'm not biased. I have nothing against Ron. I don't even know Ron. I think Ron's cool too. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he seemed like a cool guy, and I feel like his sevens should have won. Uh, but I think the Barclays should have got that. I think Tots had the Barclays, and the Travis Scott ones and the Ascension ones. That's kind of hard right there. I do like the Travis Scott ones low as well, but I think they should have been more clear about that last one. Like,
That's my only problem with the sneaker battles, man. Uh,
I can't put out like a hype beast shoe, like
right
that
now,
should have been that should have been like your own category. Like, all right, bring out your most hype shoe.
but see,
Then
when they like, okay, over when Ron the way I like the way he do his day job, the panel jacket.
Yeah, I like that.
But
That was pretty
then when you go over there to who has the heat and the chat judges, but most of the people in the chat gonna choose hype
cool. Hmm.
over, the shoe itself. And that you can pull out two old shoes that really had no hype behind them.
Yeah, yeah.
And you probably gonna have an even vote. But if you pull out a hype D shoe versus an old shoe, that hype shoe gonna win every time.
Hmm.
So
It,
I
it's
mean,
it, to me. I feel like all right. Let me pull out a shoe right now. Cause let me see. I got it right here. Boom. Right. I'll pull out my white cement fours. Right.
yeah,
I'm I'm gonna tell you like a story behind it too. Like my personal story. Like, all right, when these fours first dropped, I remember. I don't remember the 1999 version, but I do remember people wearing them in high school. The 99 version. I really wanted to get these. Couldn't get them because as a new sneakerhead, everything's sold out.
yeah,
So the only way you could get it is like or for somebody selling for like 250. So I'm telling you like the background of my story of the shoe, and I feel like all right, boom, they came out 2012. I picked these over the Concords, over the 2011 Concords. That's just me because like I really like Cement Fours. Um, Even though the 2012 one was horrible. It was it's too the leather was horrible. It wasn't as soft as this one. This one was too hard and everything. And I ended up like I'd rather choose the 2016. And then I was just telling my background story, like the struggle of me trying to get the shoe, you know. But like let's say you pull out a hype shoe and everything versus like a regular casual Jordan. I don't think there's any comparisons to that. I feel like that should be its own category.
right. See that? I got on the white side right now. That dude inside is sleep about it. Most
Hmm.
people will probably lean toward the off white side, not really knowing, really the nostalgia behind the cement four.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no Taj on like an off white. Yeah, like, it's just all
And like
hype.
I said, I'm not even with the hype with the off white, but if I can get it, I get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. To be honest with you, when off white first dropped, I feel like you might bash me for this one. I feel like the off white Chicago ones is ugly. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean, I don't say that. Black is because I like green,
Uh huh.
but I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get what you're saying.
So when you first see it, you're like, "What the hell is this?" You're like, yeah, I heard of Virgil, but this is his. I won't say his first sneakers because I know he had his own little sneakers, but like,
Yeah,
or making his own way with Nike, the way he did, I was like, "What the hell?" But to me, I'm not keeping that same energy too. I still don't like the off white Chicago's. If I get it, I'll get it to like to make the flip and everything. But the UNC ones was the one that really caught my eyes. I like those a lot better than the Chicago one.
like I saw them against the Travis Scott one.
Yeah.
I know I said, but yeah, man, that's how I feel. I mean, I thought about getting one of the sneaker bottles, but I think I'm gonna stay away from the sneaker bottles. I mean, I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody as far as battling. But I mean,
Exactly.
it's fun. It's for the culture. It's fun. So, but I don't like when people start taking it to heart. Like,
Yeah, I feel
it's
like
just you.
I feel like people shouldn't be biased or anything like that too. I feel like if they do it, like if you are trying to do it, I feel like a rule should be like set out first. Like tell me about the shoe. What this shoe mean to you? Or I mean, people do have some good categories.
Yeah,
Bring out your best Nike, bring out your best Adidas. I like that too. But what get me, especially with complex too. Do you see the complex ticket battle?
yeah.
So to me, with them, it's all about what's the resale value,
Right, right.
And I'm not a big fan of that. That's like, it's,
Yeah. But see,
it's like
I get tired when people. I mean, I'm tired of
those are
seeing
culture
people
vultures,
put on. Uh,
No, no, I'm saying like with people that I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm saying that people that bring out like hype beast shoes and what's the
right.
price about it. Those are culture vultures,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
I'm tired of seeing. Okay, I got the wave on them, but I'm tired of seeing people pull them out the guy. They
Yeah,
pull them out because they know they can. That they know that it's a good
it's
pair of
gonna
shoes
win.
that round. So,
Yeah,
I like to see stuff that don't nobody
Mm-hmm.
Have you, I mean, like, a lot of these YouTubers, or small YouTubers, they pull out the same shoe that somebody else got.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I don't really see no, I don't see no fun in that. I like to see
Yeah.
different things.
Different things. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Like,
I want to pull something out that's like, man, you got them?
I ain't seen those in a long time. Yeah. And I think about when someone said, "Pull out your Nikes besides Jordans." Right? 'Cause I barely have any Nikes besides Jordans. I will put out. I might get made fun of this one, but and you might witness. You remember how everybody was on this wave. I'll put out OP Roshi runs.
Okay, I got some of that.
Yeah, I'll put that out. Like I have like the burgundy pair, and those pairs are really hard.
Yeah, I got all black pair. They like my everyday shoe when I feel like putting on those shoes. So I pull
Those
them out.
those
But
shoes was comfortable
yeah,
until Adidas came out with Boost. When
right.
Adidas came out with Boost, you be like,
Yeah, when you
yo,
forget all about them, like talking about that. Yeah, I
exactly.
got a pair of them. I see, I'm Orlando fan, so that makes me automatically a Sneakerholics fan.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I tried to, I used to have a lot of phones, but when I sold my collection, I sold a lot of them. But I went back and got the EP.1s, couple like last month. So and I tried to branch out and do different shoes other than Jordan now
Hmm.
because I mean most of the Jordans coming out really haven't caught my attention. Like over the next few months, right now I don't really see nothing that's worth me picking up besides the 14 and maybe the woman's
The tie dye
satin
ones
ones.
or the
Yeah,
satin ones.
not
Yeah.
the satin ones. The satin ones come out
Okay.
last. But other than that, I really don't see nothing else that's worth my time as far as Jordan. Unless something just pop out the woodwork or something. I know you got the Oregon 5 to come out, but to me personally, I ain't really with them. I ain't even get the Michigan 5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Michigan Five was like, I mean, the Oregon Fives. To me, I was looking at I was kind of comparing them to the new ones, and then I feel like, nah, the PE exclusive look a whole lot better.
Right, right. I mean, I
I'm
don't
not,
know why they being cheap. They might have just go ahead and throw the stick. I mean, if they just throw the roll up there and like they did the 12, I mean, shoot.
yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, did you get those UNC threes?
Nah, this the ones that I missed out, but I keep looking at them.
Man, I got those. It wasn't even for me. I woke up early in the morning. I went to the mall. Cause my boy was like, "Yo, I need these UNC threes." Went in there, and it was like a long line. And I met this. One thing I miss about camping out is like you get to meet people. You meet people,
Yeah,
and then you can have a little team and everything. So I met this guy and this girl was just like, it's online, but she wasn't gonna get a pair. And I was like, yo, get an extra pair for me, and she hooked me up for extra pair. And I had a size 8 and a size 10. I sold a size 8, hold on to the size 10. Then I was thinking about like should I keep these, should I not? Because they're not a bad. Those are like a retro colors that came out a long time. That haven't came out in a long time. But that's actually a good decent shoe.
yeah, yeah.
And for PE for as that, right? And I was looking at them. I was like, yo, these are not a bad shoe, but I just don't see myself wearing them. So I end up selling them for a decent price. And I was like, damn, I actually need that color blue in my collection again. So I
Yeah,
end up getting another pair of Legend Blue 11s.
okay. See,
Yeah.
I wanted it. I wasn't really high on them at release, but now as time has passed, every time I see it, it makes me want more. So it's one that I got my eyes on.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking shoe,
Yeah,
Just the only thing different about that and other threes is that the jump is much more bigger on the tongue. Other than
yeah,
that, it's a good shoe. It's a clean shoe. I see myself if I would have kept it, I would see myself wearing it in the summertime. But it's a
yeah.
clean
Like
shoe.
those red cement threes. I can stand that when it released, but I ended up getting it afterwards. And it still ain't worth it.
So yeah, the rest of it wasn't that bad.
But
I just
I had to get over it at one point. first I really wasn't feeling them, but I guess because I like redhead, after a while I grew into it. So,
I feel like those would look a lot better if they would have made it more like the DJ Khaled threes.
yeah. But another shoe is starting to go up. The Fine Green 2.0 starting to go up now.
Oh, the people.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. They are.
uh, them, even the UNC the Chicago women's exclusive,
Hmm.
they almost $250 now.
I got both of those pairs. I ended up paying resale for the 3.0s because I had it in my cart and I won at SNS. Matter of fact, it was like a raffle, and then sometimes I have Chase Bank. So what my bank was, they hit me up and like, oh, you're making like too much purchases, and they had to put a stop to it. And I was like, yo, what are y'all doing, man? Just let it go through. But let's say it was going, so I had to pay resale for those.
At least
I
that
paid.
thing like the sneakers did me wrong.
Yeah, you know what I do now? This is what I do now. So I call my bank in advance. I say, yo, about to make a big purchase. I'm about to make a big purchase. Do not, you know, put it out like it's fraud. It's me that's buying it. Um, and then USC to Chicago, those ones is pretty hard to get in my size. I got those two as well. Um, I ended up buying a pair for retail at Finish Line. So you know how they have those unclaimed pairs? You just wait online. Yeah, I did that, and then I ended up selling it to somebody. So with that money, I end up buying my pair. Like that. So pretty much it's like a trade, but I had to resell it to get my size and everything. Because the bigger size is kind of hard to get. Outside is kind of hard to get, especially with women's shoes.
Yeah, see, our sneakers did me dirty on the Pine Greens. They I won them,
Hmm.
paid for them, but 2 weeks later they sent me a cancel. Email.
Oh, oh,
So the
damn.
whole time I'm waiting for them, they sent me a cancel notice.
Oh man, that's crazy. And those was easy to get. I just walked in the mall. I
Right,
could, you could have walked out with at least 20 pairs that day.
right. So I ain't trying to get in that another pair because I was already on the assumption that mine was secured.
Yeah, of
Two weeks
course, of
later,
course.
2 weeks later to find out cancel it. Now I got to find out how I'm gonna get them. But
Yeah, that sucks,
I
man.
got the resale price more high on them at that time still. So
Yeah,
it
yo,
was
they
all good.
they went up, man, out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's going up now. So I'm glad I got them before then.
Yeah, thank God you did. Things is going crazy high now.
I started getting into the low top ones now. But
Even low tots is going high.
yeah,
I heard of
yeah,
Chicago, the Breads and the Royal low tots is like $400-500 and everything.
yeah. Uh,
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Every,
How long you been on YouTube?
um, I created this channel back in 2013, but I never done anything with it.
Right, right.
And 2018, last year, no, 2 years ago, online. 2 years ago, I started posting up videos and everything. I was learning more about it. I don't have that much subscribers, but I haven't gone hard to push it out there. Push my content out there.
Yeah,
Even though I
yeah.
should. So that's why I hit you up the message like, yo, I follow you, subscribe back, whatever, on Instagram. I'm trying to, push it like that, and I want to show everybody love and everything, watch their content, like their videos, see what they're about. Um, so I started off by telling people like, hey, I'm getting back into the sneaker game. So I want to bring you guys with me with my journey of building my collection back up.
Right. Yeah, same here. I actually started back posting videos last year,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started a new job, so I kind of fell back a little bit
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just to just to get situated. So I think I came back full strong this year.
Yeah.
This year.
Especially now with the time we living in, man, it's much more easy to be on it all the time. Because
Yeah.
yeah, I was working too, and it was kind of hard. I used to get home really late and trying to upload videos, all the other stuff, and I've been doing everything off my phone too. Like I was thinking about getting a camera, but I've just been doing everything off my phone.
Oh yeah. Now I be recording on my phone too. I got a camera too. I just alternate between the two. I be alternating between the two because the phone kind of put out a little bit better quality than the camera.
Really?
Yeah, to me it do, but I just be switching between the two. See which one whichever one works better.
I just feel like the
But
phone is a little bit more easier because you could just get another carrier thing and have the mic as well too.
yeah.
But
Uh,
I try to use the selfie stick with my phone one time, but then sometimes like the edges kind of flat back and everything. And oh man, need a camera.
oh
But
yeah,
yeah, but my phone is doing good. Shit, phone, but like you said, the phone do got good quality on it, especially the
yeah,
4K
yeah.
and everything. So sometimes what I used to do with my phone, where is it? So sometimes I used to record like this, so then I just like kind of flip it over, has it over there, so I got the flash popping, so it could look a little bit better with the video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shoot. I ain't really had a whole lot going on today. Sitting back. Shoot. But
shoot. Yeah, whenever you going live, man, I don't mind popping in.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. We ain't got nobody watching right now, but
Hey,
just see.
listen, we gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. I just think a couple people hop in. But, yeah. Other than that,
Oh, the trap house, yeah, salute to you, bro.
yeah. I be rocking with them.
Oh, I think my mic was messing up.
Oh no, I hear you good.
Oh, no, because he said something. Mic was fucking up.
Oh, could you hear me?
Yeah, no, yeah, you good. Not, yeah, you good. No, he wrote something about the mic.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
oh, but yeah, salute to him too, man. Yeah,
That's
bro.
what's up. Well, yeah. I'm subscribed to you though. I did subscribe when you sent me that once in that message. I did subscribe back to you.
Yeah, and I just dropped a video too, about the retro colors and my retro Jordans in my sneaker collection. Just
Okay.
dropped that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, so I have like I drop. I'll go on my channel right now. I dropped part one with the OG Jordans in my collection and part two as well.
Okay, give me a second, right quick.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see. Oh, all right, let's see what we got here. All right, the Trap House, CJ Nicholas. That's good, y'all.
Okay, I'm back.
I was looking on my phone now. I can see the chat now on my phone.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I always watch people live and everything, and I'm like, yo, what they be talking about? I can't see the chat, and then it make a lot of sense because this is my first time popping on somebody's live and everything.
Okay, yeah. I've been going along with it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure a lot of this stuff out.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that you've been trying to test it out and everything. I'll be writing to you thing like, yo, what's good, bro? Just trying to show you
Yeah,
love and everything.
I see. I'm getting a lot of views. I
Mm-hmm.
get a lot of views and stuff. But of course, the subscribers take time to come. So
Of course.
I got a good amount of subscribers. But I think sometimes it just seems like they don't come fast enough.
Yeah. I've been hearing people saying that the links, not the links, but the notification. People have a problem with their notifications not going out. That people don't be knowing that they live or something like that. Or
Oh
they put out a new
yeah.
video. Yeah.
Yeah. But what you looking forward to getting next?
What happened?
I said, what you looking forward to getting next?
What shoe I'm looking forward to? I feel like you right now. I feel like nothing really. Probably to November into the Fire Red Fours.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I gotta see how those ones look like. That's coming out in July. Those smoke gray ones.
Okay, yeah,
I'm gonna see how they looking like. And if I'm not really feeling it, I don't know. It is what it is. But most
yeah.
likely,
I heard people call it the poor man union.
yeah. The fuck, man, you know what? You can't go wrong with that because like, who's gonna drop $1,000? I mean, you'd be surprised. People do drop like bread like that on shoes, man. But I don't see myself doing that. You know.
Right.
You
Right. That,
know,
to me, now I have this Dawn Blue colorway of the youngest,
I like those a lot
but
too.
see, I get that one, but I don't wear them enough.
Mm.
Like they just sitting in there. I don't like the Travis Scott ones. I don't wear them enough. I try to pull them out here and there, but
Hmm.
I find myself wearing red and black more than I wear any other color.
You see that bread colorway, man? It's the best colorway, yo.
Right.
It's the best colorway. Like I remember when I started buying sneakers, and then my mom was like, "Yo, you always got like black and red, white, black and red." I was like, "Hey,
Exactly.
man, that's Michael Jordan, you know. That's his thing, you know." And then, it's just look better in that colorway. The blue colorways, like his blue colorways, is okay. Not all of them is like that popping, you know.
Yeah. That's it. I got the Royals. I hate the Royal Toes, but I sold them to my uncle.
Okay.
Well, I didn't need the Royal Toes because I already had the Royals. I was like, I went on and got rid of them. Now I did sell them to him at a little resale, but that's the only reason why I even purchased them.
the the royal I have both pairs, the royal toes and the royal blue ones, and I had the bread toes before too, and I should have kept the bread toes. I'm like, yo, I should have kept the bread toes because I got the bread ones as well. So I got the bread ones.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
that's a real for me. Bread one, a Chicago one, that's a real for me. Now I got the bread toes, but that bread toes don't equate to that
to the
bread
bread
one.
ones, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And I also had like three pairs of Chicago ones, man.
Right.
And if I knew the price was gonna be that crazy, but this is again, it was me leaving the sneaker game and then now coming back to the sneaker game, see how things change. And I'm like, yo, what? $1,000 for this shoe? 1,500?
Crazy. I don't know the price for it like that though. But I've been working on it
Uh
this
huh.
whole year, waiting for it to sell around a decent price. Just when I want to pull the trigger, we jack the price all the way up.
Yeah, yo, forget about even the UNC ones.
Oh
Forget about it, man. It's it's too crazy. Even the bread 11 is going up.
yeah.
Yo, and I got an extra pair of bread 11s on Snipes Kits USA,
Yeah.
aka Kits USA. They had a restock and a grand opening. This is like back in January or February, and I want my boys, and I seen a bread 11, so I just caught the pair. You know, I had to double up, but I ended up selling them anyways. I'm like, you know what? I have all my breads. I'm gonna sell them. And then after the whole documentary came out, they said, everything went up. I'm like, ah,
Everything
shit.
went up. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I should just hold them on to them for like one more month, and I'm gonna make a little extra bread.
Even though, the infrared sixes, they started went up because they were still lingering around the 250 range for a
Yeah,
couple of while.
yeah.
But I
And
think now they over $300.
I wish I would have got those in a 9.5 because to me, I feel like since were kind of big.
Big, yeah.
They were kind
Yeah.
of big, and so with my Travis Scott scissors, I had to get them in a size 10 because just to get a 9.5, it was like what $60-$70 more. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take that size 10 and I get a little crease in it. I get a little crease in it.
Yep. Shoot, I got Travis Scott 6'2", and I think I've worn it once or maybe twice. I don't know, man. I think Travis Scott shoes itself is just like off white, just hype.
It's just hype. It's just really
Because
just hype.
if it didn't have that name to it, a lot of them colorways would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
I get off white, but the colorways of the shoe. will probably sell the shoe itself.
Yeah.
But as far as like the Travis Scott, he got these weird colors all messed up into one shoe. I would honestly believe it. But other than that, he'll be able to get them with no problem.
The thing I like about the Travis Scott Sisters, man, it kind of reminds me of a kid with the whole glow in the dark part. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, okay, that kind of sold me too in the shoe. That definitely sold me.
not the Travis Scott one. That had to grow on me.
That's a grow on you, really?
Yeah, like I wasn't a fan of backwards check for a while.
Okay.
But after I seen a lot of videos and like they decided to get it, it's like, okay, I see what a hype came in with the shoe, but it's really not a bad shoe itself in hand. But I don't have the form, but I think it's the only shoe that I probably would like rather have than the six. To me, I think I would rather have four than the six. But the price on four
Fours
is
went up.
crazy. Yeah.
Went really up, man. And I like the fours too. I like the fours. But I remember people used to talk a lot of crap about when the fours first came out. Like, oh, the quality is bad. There's a lot of glue stains. It's on the third.
Man, even like the last, like the Off White 5, I don't think the quality on Off White 5 was that good.
Mm-hmm.
What other shoe? A lot of these shoes, I mean, a lot of these shoes, because they're being so mass produced, the quality on a lot of these shoes is not really all that good. It just
Yeah.
depends on the pair you get.
Yeah,
That's how I
exactly.
feel about it.
He's like, look at the pair. Like, yo, you get this pair, then you good, you know. And,
Yeah.
and it's so funny that you bring that up because I remember back in the day, um, I'm gonna say 2012, right? People used to complain about, oh man, these shoes are so horrible, the quality is so horrible. Uh, the 2008, 2005 version of this shoe look better. And
Yeah.
then like years go by, people like, man, the 2012 pair, that pair was so nice. This pair right here is so crappy. I mean, you're never gonna get anyone that's gonna be 100% satisfied with their shoe, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Cash Kids CV on salute, man.
What's up? What's up? But yeah. Yeah, I be checking his videos out too.
I gotta let me subscribe to him, man. Let's see what he's about.
Yeah.
Cash Kids CV.
But,
Always looking for new people to subscribe to. Oh man, there we go. Okay, man, I'm gonna check him out a little later. I'm looking at one of his titles. Do not sell your Jordan ones.
yeah.
He ain't lying, man.
No, I saw another underrated, the most underrated Jordan one over the last year would be them turbo greens, man.
The turbo greens, right? And
Yeah,
I turned those things down, man. I should have
I did not.
got
I
those.
kind of I knew they were going. I knew they was going to do what they did after a while. I like. I saw when I watched price on up this year.
And I should have caught those things, yo.
Yeah,
Not for the resale. I should have caught for personal because I like them. They was growing on me. I'm like, like they kind of remind me of like a faded version of like a UNC ones.
yeah.
It look kind of dope and everything.
The quality on them was good too. It was real good.
Yeah,
I
turn
thought
those.
it was real good quality. The colorway itself was unique to me.
Yeah. I like the tone because the tone look like it's a little distressed a little bit. Like you
Yeah.
feel like the yeah. I'm like, yo, that's not that bad. Not bad at all.
I think they over $400 now. So once their price shot up on them, I went on and dumped them off.
Yo, you
But
know what else? You know what else is that was underrated? That price that shot out like crazy was those rookie of the year ones.
yeah, I'm looking at them now, but I ain't gonna pull the trigger. I'm trying to find a used pair.
Yeah, you gotta find out a really
Resale.
good. You gotta find a really
Yeah,
good news pair, man, because you know those shoes are suede. So hopefully you can find someone that didn't wear them in the rain or anything.
right.
Unless they did wear in the rain, they got that whole. I got that crep protect thing, you know. throwing a spray on for your shoe.
Yeah. Another thing you got to watch out when you mind to use the sneakers is making sure they ain't got a bunch of heel drag on.
Oh man.
Sometimes the top of the shoe look good, but they don't
Mm-hmm.
roll so much. You see the white meat at the bottom.
I hate that. And that just happened to my brother once. I was like, that kind of
Yeah.
bothered me in a way, but I'm looking like, you know what? Yeah, it's okay because it came from me. It didn't come from nobody else. So I didn't buy it for no one else. So I was like, all right, I could deal with that. I could deal with that. Oh man, but I know what you mean. Like the uppers look good, and then the bottom. Oh man, gold. People be selling like shoes that's like. I think someone had a gold toe pair once, and I seen like bad drags, and he wanted like 300 for them. I was like, man, what are you doing, man? You shouldn't even be allowed to sell it.
Got to be crazy. I think I bought some Shadow Ones this year, and
Mm-hmm.
they had some drag on it. But again, I only paid $100 for them, so I already knew what I was getting.
To me, if it had like a little white dot, it's not that bad. If it had like a lot of white on it, like too much white on the back of the shoe, now I'm like, nah, it's not. It's not really worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth it at all. But yeah. Let me see.
Well, yeah. Wait for my filter to come in from my mic. But you say you hear me good. You don't hear me going in and out, do you?
No, I hear you good. I hear you good.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
oh, he wrote the Jonas's hair pass for me. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't blame you, man. Cash Kiss TV say he passed on the hairs.
He dropped it in the comment section.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have it on my I have it on my phone right here, so I can see the chat and everything.
Yeah, but see, I know he looking forward to them top 3 5s, man. This thing is hideous to me.
um,
You can't tell me otherwise.
I might do a review on those because my boy he won a pair, so I was like, yo, let me get them for you. Just give me the money, retail, whatever. I'll get them for you from Foot Locker. So help me build up my points. And then
Yeah,
I just want to do a quick review on those. So I mean, they look bad to me, but if I see them in hand, then I can make a judgment call because I felt the same way about the top 3 4s, and they actually kind of grew on me.
oh, yeah, top 3 4. I put them in the same boat with them 5s, man. Hideous to me, man. That's something I just can't buy into. I'm sorry. I don't like them at all. I think if they would have, the great tongue throw it off of me.
Okay.
That's the only thing about the shoe. I don't know what they could have done to make it better. I think just that grape tongue messed it up for me personally. Maybe they could have put that grape somewhere else on the shoe besides the tongue. I don't know, man.
To me, like I said, it's a shoe I gotta see in hand. Like like I told you, my boy, he's gonna let me get the pair for him, examine it, and if I like it, I'm gonna pull the trigger. If not, I'm like, I'm just keep it pushing.
I don't know, man. 5 is kind of hard for me, man. Any new 5, anyway. Like I take the metallic 5s
Mm-hmm.
over pretty much any 5. Uh,
Agree.
as far as like I got the Spear 5s is probably the only other 5 that I really like when it comes to the 5s. Besides any OG 5, like the burgundy ones,
Yeah,
gold
yeah.
gray ones, those there, man, I put them in a whole nother category
Kind of.
to the
So yeah,
five.
like your retro colorways and then your OG colorways.
Yeah,
We got, and then for overall, of course, it'll be like an OG colorway that's kind of outdoing all the other ones.
yeah. But as far as like all these other 5s that's coming out, I really don't care for them at all. Like I said, the Fire Red 5s, I did get them, but I sold them last week. Uh, I know 2 OG shoes that are on my radar right now. The Bread 13
Okay,
and then
mine too.
and the Last Shot 14. I
Okay.
was trying to collect the whole red colorway set.
That's your
Yeah.
thing. You like the red shoes.
So them two definitely on my radar. Now I did have a 2013 version of the bread.
Mm-hmm.
2012 or 2013. What? 2017 is the closest to the OG colorway with that 3M reflector. So
Yeah, I had the '04 Bread 13s in high school. And yes, a 3M reflective is something else. And then it's something about that red. I like that red too. That red really
yeah,
pop. Like that red pop out. Like you remember how the '01 OG bread ones was?
yeah, yeah,
That it's something about that red, how that red pop out. You know, it's something
yeah.
about that red popping like that. To me, I feel like they'd be kind of like a little too dark with the red, but not
Mhm.
right. When that red's a little bright, that's a pretty decent.
Yeah. Shoot. But yeah, they. I know. On my mind, I think that no, I still need the playoff eights. I got no eights in my collection no more.
I,
Uh,
okay.
I think that's the only thing that really complete that set for real for me.
No nines. You got any nines in your collection?
Yeah, I got nice. I got the ones came out All Star Week last year. The
Okay.
UNC
The all.
colorway.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, the Motorboat Jones lines.
That's a
Uh,
red one, right?
yeah, and I got another one in there. I can't think of what it is though. I can't think of what that one is. I know I got three pair. I don't know what the third one is right off the bat. But I think I had the Cool Grays, the Dornbackers, and the Olives as well, but I sold all of them.
Same here,
Last,
man. I love the Cougars, man. Those my two favorite ones.
yeah. And I guess them two probably gonna be next up on the retro list.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna
Fingers
wind.
crossed, man.
Yeah, we're gonna
Matter of
wind.
fact, matter of fact.
Especially if we do get them Cool Gray 11s this year.
Yeah, I was saying that on one of my videos. I was saying like, if we don't get the Cool Grade 11s this year, if we do get it next year should be the year of the Cool Grades. You know, minus the fours because we got the fours last year. So
Now,
you know,
is it me? Or do you think the Cool Gray 3s look better than the 11s?
I'm gonna agree with you on that one. Just because the Cool Grade 11s don't have the suede,
Okay,
because they
okay.
have the mesh. I'm like, not a fan of the mesh.
Yo, the 2012 platform, they had a mess on it. The
The
2012.
2010 to 2010 to 2010s. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so
they
they
had
had a mess
mesh.
on it. I really don't, I mean, the mess part really don't throw me off. I mean, I'm going to take it how they come.
Actually, no,
All
no, no.
things
2010
look
the
up.
2010s had the suede. Yeah, 2010 had the suede. Yeah, had the suede, and then yeah, the new pair they show now have mesh. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like this, right?
Now I'm sorry, the Concord.
Oh, the Concords.
Yeah.
Oh, um, yo, the thing about you talking about the 2011 or this one?
Yeah, which year was it they had the mess on the upper? What, 2012 something?
The 2011 had like the mesh get dirty really fast right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I hated that about the 2011 pair. Like it gets so dirty right here. But
Yeah.
and matter of fact, I originally passed on these because I remember when I had the 2011, the mesh got dirty. Plus, I didn't really care about the 45. And then when I see someone wearing them, it grew on me because it was the bottom got yellow,
Yeah.
but the mesh was still white. And to me, they look like the 2000 pair. I'm like, oh, sweat. I had
Now
to get a
see
pair.
me, I customized my those there.
You did?
Yeah, I ended up customizing them for then I ended up getting them away after I customized.
Mm.
So,
Did you put on the
uh,
customized?
huh,
But you put on it.
what is it? That that color change stuff. It was like a color change. It was black, but it changed to like purple, blue, and all of that.
Got you.
So I did that. Then I ended up getting away later on. But I did get 2018 15th, man. So that was all good. I ended up getting them early, actually. So,
Mm.
and they said, I think, I do what now? I do wear them a lot, though.
Yeah, matter of fact, I got these recently, my Concords recently, because I had it when they first came out, and like I said, I see someone wearing them, and then that just changed my mind. So I don't know when I'm gonna pull them out. Probably soon. So many shoes I haven't pulled out yet, and I really want to wear them.
They ain't a whole lot to do right now. Two Lambs, though.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing much really to
I
do.
had to get my costume today, so that's the only reason I pulled the damn shoes out. Other than that, if I like this, some all black Ross one. Yeah, Ross. Yeah, Nikes. But I like OG. I think that OG combo just real
Yeah.
nice. But that just give me the vibe when I'm coming to the shoes. If I can find an OG coloring or some good condition, I take that over anything
Hmm.
right now. Like I said, I guess we really don't know exactly what's coming, what's set in stone coming up, but yeah, we got mock-ups of these things, so we really don't know until we get closer, but
You got a mock-up of some new fives coming out, I think, next year,
yeah,
and they look like the Stealth Five from 2006. You remember those
yeah,
white, gray, and blue?
yeah.
They're very similar to that. Other mock-ups he got. Oh, matter of fact, whatever happened to those ones that's supposed to come out? Those mocha ones.
I don't think they got pushed back. They were supposed to come out in June, next month, but I think they got pushed back to the fall, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I did hear they got pushed back, so
Pushback, and we still didn't see no official color, picture of the shoe. We had a
right,
mock
yeah,
up of
it's
it
still a
too.
mock-up, yeah, so
Yeah, so
that could be a shoe that just won't, that probably won't come out till next year.
and that's a poor man Travis Scott people saying too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think I like that version better.
Yeah, yeah, for real. I like that version a little bit better. Not saying because I didn't get the Travis Scott. I think it looked better because if it come out in leather instead of like suede, I think that'd be a lot better.
Yeah.
'Cause I think the
That's the
Travis
that's
Scott's
the
is suede.
that's the I mean it's gonna be that Chicago color blocking, so it's
Hmm.
definitely gonna be something to look out for. I mean, a lot of people might they ain't gonna look good now, but it'll sell out. It'll definitely sell out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely will sell out. Like every Jordan one design out. But remember back in the day before it was everybody was going hard for Jordan ones, people was going hard for the Jordan 11s.
Right. And I think Stan doing the ones up until last year.
I was always a Jordan's one guy. I always had Jordan ones all the way back in when the mids was popping. I used to have the Old Love New Love pack and everything. What else that came out back in the day? Old Love New Love ones. I had was Pat another Chicago, was Pat another UNC. Those was popular back in the day, and then one's got a big break, and then everybody started going at it for the 11s. And then now
Yeah.
Jordan ones is like the thing now, and then people say, "Oh, Jordan ones like Yeezys. They got too many pairs of Jordan ones and everything," which is true. We do got a lot of Jordan ones, just like a lot of
Yeah.
350 Yeezys and everything.
Well, I mean, people only have a whole lot of Jordan ones that they wouldn't copping ever release.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like,
Because every release not really worried about being picked up. I mean, save some for somebody else.
yeah, nah, I'm looking like, all right, if it's an OG colorway, I'm going for it. It can't be it can't be like every release, every retro colorway and everything.
Yeah, but everybody want to make some kind of money, some kind of way.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody want to be a reseller these days. You know, do you really have any true collectors and everything?
I think it is, but they being swept under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
being swept. They the ones that they the ones people call fake sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Ones who really they like what they like and they set in getting just what they like. They call them a fake sneakerhead. Like you might not like the Travis Scott one, and they might like it, but because they like it and you know, oh, you're a fake sneakerhead.
That's to me that's dumb because like I feel like a real sneakerhead will buy what he like, not what everybody
Yeah,
else like. So
yeah.
to I'm not sure if you remember, but back in the day, um, if you was a called a hype beast, that was an insult.
Oh yeah, oh
Now
yeah.
people were like, "Yo, I'm a hype beast," but I remember I was in high school. Someone tried to call me a hype beast. I'm like, "Yo, what?" That's like fighting words, Call me a hype
Yeah. I think I mean I forgot what the fuck I get into it back when Nice Kicks was doing videos on YouTube,
hmm
going to people's houses and stuff like that. I think Nice Kicks was the first person to go inside a Perfect Pair house and do a video on his collection. I think that's really what got me into going back into getting a lot of the older colorways when it comes to the Jordans. Not just Jordans, but
shoes in general,
shoes in
right?
general. Yeah,
One thing I love about Perfect Pair, that guy have like OG shoes and retro shoes, and he always say this: wear your sneakers because if
yeah,
you don't wear your shoes, that's how they'll start breaking on you. He take
yeah.
care of the shoes, like
But to
wear
be
your shoes.
some people they'll never wear their shoes. And
No, no,
me personally, if you don't wear them and you know they get to break them apart, then the money that you spent on them will be thrown down the drain.
exactly. Like, what's the point of you buying them? But I follow this guy. I'm subscribed to this guy, M Joe 23 Dan. I think that's his
Okay,
name.
yeah,
Yeah. So he's a desktop collector. So his is different because he's more dedicated to the OG shoes and comparing and contrast of the shoe. And I love that because I buy a shoe and I want to look at it. Yo, what's the difference of this shoe? Why is this called a remaster for? What's the difference between this and the OG? He break it down. That's what I like about his videos a lot too.
yeah. I think yeah. I think another thing that got me is the legit jacket, man. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh man, with the whole Tromageddon thing too, all that stuff, man.
All of it. I mean, you know, this went all the way back to DMD and
Yeah.
Unbreakable
It
and
go.
all
Oh,
that stuff.
yeah. Let me see. Let me. Well, I think about the whole legit checker thing is, it's like who could really legit check shoes.
Yeah,
That's kind of like a touchy subject right there because the things that these people was talking about is true. Like who could really legit check shoes. But then again, like if you did buy a shoe straight out of Foot Locker, on release date, that's more like the safe way to buy a shoe these days because
right.
that's definitely legit. But damn man, these guys be having me thinking. They be having me
Now
thinking.
see, now check this out. Because see, I did a black light test on the Flint 13,
hmm
and out of the black light, it still showed the imperfections of the shoe.
Yeah. Like it's like what we were saying before earlier. Like nobody's gonna be satisfied with the shoe because all shoes have like little flaws. Remember we were talking about with the Travis Scott flaws. We were
Yeah,
saying that earlier. Yeah, like every shoe's gonna have its flaws and everything. Not every shoe's gonna be perfect, but like, how can you really legit check a shoe?
right. Because some of these people that legit check your shoe, they'll say your shoe not real based off of flaw.
Yeah, and it could be a B grade.
Right. And,
That's
and I mean that's my only thing when it comes to the legit checking. I mean, people be quick to holler, oh these been legit checked and uh I got these from StockX, so I know they
mm-hmm.
real and stuff like that, man. I think it's just been thrown out of proportion. I mean, if anybody out there watching and think that's what they prefer, I mean, that's just what they prefer, man. I ain't gonna down nobody because that's what they prefer, but it is what it is. But I don't really fall into all that legit checking because, like I said, it's blown out of proportion to me. I mean,
Yeah. It's like you don't know who could really legit check a shoe, and It's just crazy. But I remember back in the day, I'm gonna bring it back how when we was younger, it was so easy to legit check a shoe.
Right,
Why? Because
right,
factories was so bad with it, and it was like, okay, hey, I got the SpongeBob Dub Zeros. I'm like, all right,
right.
yo, those are fake because they never came out with those SpongeBob Dub Zeros. You know?
Exactly.
Or I got the matter of fact, I remember this dude in my school. He had the see-through Air Jordan 7s. So you can see his socks. He's like, yo, dude, what you doing, man? You know the damn ones didn't come out. But then you got the shoes back then that look just like the shoe, but you could feel the material, know it's fake.
Right, right.
And then sometimes people used to wear them, the fake shoes, and then the fake shoes could break easily compared to the real shoe. But now it's all a different game. They seen China this, China that. I seen something I think a year or two ago about a documentary. They went out to China and they were showing them how the fake shoes and China was trying to get it right the exact way. It's it's a scary game, you know, when it comes to the fakes and the real. But then again, there is a way that people can legit check based on the bots as well too.
Right, right, yeah.
That's another thing they can see on the bots. I know Nike was trying to do the whole the chip code thing as well too.
Mm-hmm.
I know they were trying to do that. But yeah, it's a little tricky. It's a tricky situation. I would never call myself a legit checker. Were you? I know you won't say like I know how to
Nah,
legit check shoes.
nah. I mean, 'cause, like, you know, when I watch sneakers and all that, I see the legit checking shoes. I even go compare this shoe to this shoe. And
Mm-hmm.
you can't if it's real, man. Now, me personally, that's not a legit check.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, you just comparing two different shoes. These shoes wasn't made the same at all.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot that come with it. Of course, yeah, you can tell by the box, but some people just can't tell by the box.
And you also
Like,
you also have the smell too.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you know that the I don't know about the whole Yeezy because Yeezy don't really get that smell to me, but a Jordan one, any Jordans will have that, or Nike in general have that a nice fresh new smell. So I don't know about fake shoes. I don't know if they have any type of smell to it.
yeah. See, I'm sure we had to put the video. I get where he was coming from and all of that. I think what made his situation worse is he kept adding on to the fight that was already out there. I think he should have just did what he did, let it go,
Hmm.
and moved on with something else. But because everybody kept asking him about this, asking about that, he kept adding stuff, adding stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I feel like he should have never tried to go back and answer any of their questions and everything.
Right.
You put it out there, and he made a good point. Like, yo, no one could really legit check a shoe.
Yeah.
That's his point. And I feel like, yeah, like you said, you should never went back and forth with anybody with that. Um, I follow Trump again. I follow Trump again. I think he's a cool guy. Uh, what he did was that wrong? Was that messed up? That's like kind of to me. I feel that's like an arguable case right there. You know, I mean, I feel like what he did is wrong and right at the same time. Like, damn man, that's wrong. You mess up someone's business. Well, that's right. You just you get what I'm saying? Like, all right, that's right. You trying to wake us up? Like, yo, listen, no one can legit check shoes. You know, but uh, I wish nothing but the best for him in his future. What he's going through, his court case and everything. But geez, that's crazy, man. And, it's like what Mr. Skinny said. What he said, I bet 1,000.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he said that because, like, hey, I won't take no fakes because you. I don't think Skinny will even try to legit check the shoes. I think. Oh man.
That did, that did. I'm going back for about the time.
Oh, oh man, I remember seeing that one.
Yeah,
Oh man, I remember seeing that. That was like what 5 people versus DMD.
Yeah.
Now
That was crazy too, man.
that was a classic, man. That's so funny that you brought that up. I remember I was trying to put my brother onto this. I'm like, yo, you gotta see this, man. They going at it. And DMD was making like a lot of good points, He like, yo, just because Unbreakable is a nice guy, be careful because he's scamming. But I don't think Unbreakable was scam. I mean,
Nah.
I don't know how he got caught with that fake. I can't speak on that. Was he got it for somebody at the mall or something like that. But now that was a that was a good live, man. I mean, Dan D was just answering everybody's question, like, yo, look at this. This is fake. Like, the guy brought this to my attention. It's a fake shoe. Because
my only thing about that is why the guy couldn't go to Unbreakable about it.
I think that whole thing with him and Unbreakable kind of go way back with Unbreakable make a parody video about him. But I understand what Dan D's saying, right? Because let's say like you and I, we make something about Dan D, right? Dan D ain't gonna respond because we're not on his level. So he was like, yo, once he get on my level, which he did, and now Unbreakable, I think he passed Dan D. Dan's like, all right, now you're gonna get this open. And he see that Unbreakable was slipping up, and then Break got caught with the fakes and everything. Then he worried went at him, but it was never confirmed that the core purple was being fake or real, right? Or was it real? I think, right?
I think I stopped watching him after a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm subscribed to both of them, Dan D and Break. I watch more Unbreakable than Dan D because Dan D haven't really put that much stuff out there like that, like he used to. Yeah. It's to me, it seemed like he kind of left stuff alone. Like I don't see him be in the what's it called, the YouTube what do people call it, the YouTube Section 8 or something like that?
Yeah.
Section 8
YouTube. He should left that stuff alone, man. I think he just left it alone for the time being. Being there's so much going on in the world, that's why he fell back a little bit.
Yeah,
he's putting videos out, but he really ain't took no shot at nobody.
He haven't done anything like that in a long time.
Yeah, so I'm expecting it to happen soon.
You know what's so funny? Because of DMD, that's how I found everybody. because of DMD, that's how I found about Mr. Skinny and then Ron and all the other stuff. I was like, oh, sweat. There was like more stuff going on. There's like more beef, what? And then it's all entertaining at the end of the day to me. I always sit back, like, I'm catching up on people live and listening to it, and it's just really funny entertainment. I don't want to see nobody get hurt for this stuff,
Right.
It's not worth it, Just keep it on the internet,
Yeah, definitely that. I don't think nobody really gonna go that far over some shoes.
Nah, man. But like with Unbreakable, I don't know where he got caught up with that, and then he shot a fine line, like, yo, I got nothing to do with this,
Yeah. Hey, well, fine line definitely the plug though.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to him, man. I don't know how he get them. He definitely be getting all the releases.
And back to Unbreakable. Unbreakable improved a lot since that happened. I think that's his only one mistake. But the only bad thing about it is that one mistake can mess up your name.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he still got his loyal followers, his loyal subscribers that still pre-ordering with him and everything. What do you think about pre-ordering and reselling? Do you think that's the same thing?
No, it's not the same thing to me. Pre-ordering is still reselling to me. Personally, I never pre-order a shoe. There's no really need to.
Nah. The only way I pre-order a shoe, well, people pre-order with me is like if it's like my friends that they know that I'm a sneakerhead. Those are ones that like don't know too much about it. And I'll give them a decent price. I don't beat him over the head. I was like, all right, so this is what you're gonna do. Send me the money. I'll go for your shoe. If I don't get the shoe, here's your money back. You know, I think that's how you should really do it. Like the Flint 13s, I got it from my boy and his girl. He sent me the money. Woke up real early, got him, hit him up. Say, yo, here's a tracking number on his way to my crib. Like that. That's how I feel about with pre-order. And if you reselling, I think reselling is more like you getting all these pairs of shoes and everything. You just buy. So, all right, let me sit on these. Let me hold these for a little bit, and then that's to me. I think that's a little difference between those two. But at the end of the day, it's still the same thing. It's still reselling.
Yeah,
But
that's I
it's a
think.
little little two different definitions of it though.
Yeah, see, I feel like pre-ordering. There's no way I should have to pay anybody $280, $300 for pre-order.
Oh, of course not. No. Mm.
To me, that's a resale price. To me, especially when you talk about a Jordan One shoe that cost $170. It used to be 160, but to me, first, I can't do it, man. I don't see it. People do it. I don't know them, but I put that footwork in myself and get this shoe before I do
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. It's a little bit different what I was saying because like that those prices very different. It's horrible. Some people are like, oh yeah, you pre-order with me like break. I'm breaking with you. Like pre-order with me. You get your shoes before the release date. I get what he's doing with that, but then like there's some people like you and I. We know like we can wait for our shoe. Like why try to get it before and spend all this money before and just save money
Right.
you know, even if it's like a GR, right? I'm not gonna spend that much money on a GR. And the Flip
Right.
13 was a GR. People was dropping $300 on those things, and
They
now
ain't even
not,
going for 300 right now.
not exactly they go for like what 250.
Yeah.
The price drop.
Uh, and then I used to want to get shoes early, but I had to learn from that. So that's why now I don't get it. I mean, I'd rather wait till the drop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it then. I'll wait till somebody to make a pre-owned pair.
And the last shoe I got early was 13 years ago. I got the Aqua 8s, 2007 Aqua 8s. Um, I got those I think a week early. Just want to stunt in school with those on. And I had to pay $200 for like we said back then, $200 was a lot of money, right? So retail was 150, so I paid extra $50 to have them early. Ever since then, I just stopped doing it. I'm like, yo, it's no point. I'm trying to get the shoe early. Yeah,
Yeah, it's certain shoes that's really. I mean, no shoe really need to be picked up early. To be honest, I mean, when you think about it, who you trying to impress?
yeah. Who you really trying to impress? Unless it makes sense how Seth Fowler do it, right? Even Unbreakable, it makes sense how he do it. He get it so he get the early review. People get an early review of the shoe and everything. That make 100% sense. Like, all right,
Right, right.
shoe review of the shoe. And I really like that a lot too, because that gave me an idea like, do I really want to get the shoe or not? But what really sells me on getting a shoe is when you see the shoe on foot. You know, you see
Yeah.
the shoe on foot, you're like, all right, now that right there is gonna sell me to get the shoe. Nah, that's a must have.
Right, right. That's what's up, man. I'm about to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's good
Let's
talk,
call
man.
it a day, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be going live probably. Try to go live a few times a week. Maybe not every day, but
Hmm.
some days. But I'm definitely gonna do that. Appreciate you for hopping in.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you having me.
Go back and see you drop another video, right?
Yeah, matter of fact, I dropped one last night, and I dropped one not too long ago,
Go check
like an
them
hour
out.
ago.
And yeah, man. Yeah, be on the lookout, man, and
Of course.
definitely gonna chop it up some more. Hopefully we get some more viewers next time.
More people to just hop in the chat too, man. Hop in the
Yeah.
chat. Hop in the take the link. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go, man.
All right, man. Take care, man.
All right, later.